Imagine it's the 1800s and we're somewhere in Russia. A powerful leader is taking his army through the country and they're engaged in fierce battle. Conditions are pretty tough. It's really cold and food rations are running quite low. Army days are a bit different back then and your whole family would actually travel with you. But aside from a packed out camp, there's some other trouble. Lieutenant comes to the leader and he says, "Someone's been stealing the food rations." This angers the leader because if they run out of food, people are going to start to die. So he issues a warning to all of the people and he says, if anyone's caught stealing the food, they're going to be severely whipped in public to send a message that this behaviour is not acceptable. Another day goes by. The lieutenant comes back to the leader and says, "Well, I've got some good news. We've caught the person who's been stealing the food." The leader's pretty happy. Lieutenant says, "Also got some bad news. The person who's been stealing the food, it's your mother." Imagine how you'd feel if you're this leader. Your sense of justice is telling you that the person who's been committing this crime has got to be severely whipped, and the people, they're crying out for this same justice. But your love for your mother, you don't want to see her whipped. A severe whipping and, well, she may even die. Day of the whipping comes around. The people gather together, wondering what their leader's going to do. Will he actually whip his mother? The guy with the whip steps up and the mother's standing there, and in front of all the people he pulls his whip back and he's about to whip her, and the leader steps in. He takes his own shirt off and he says, "Whip me. I'll take the punishment instead." Now, how would you feel if somebody did this for you? And what do you think this story tells us about the character of God?